Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College. My name's Ken Gustafson, sitting in for Robert Williamson. And welcome to South Georgia Tech Lady Jets basketball. This is the semifinals of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament. And we're going to be broadcasting a doubleheader today. The first game tonight will be your own South Georgia Tech Lady Jets against the Andrew College Fighting Tigers, followed by that game coming up at 6 o'clock, followed by the East Georgia State College Bobcats and the Albany Tech Lady Titans. That's the second of the semifinal games. The winners of these two games will play tomorrow night for the GCAA Championship. But our first game, featuring South Georgia Tech and Andrew College. These two clubs met last week, last Friday, I believe, with the Jets winning resoundingly. The Lady Jets winning 99-43. There's total domination in that game. And Lady Jets are looking to do the same today. And if they can get the win tonight, they'll play the winner of East Georgia State and Albany Tech. Now, the standings for the GCAA, South Georgia Tech won the regular season championship. They had an overall record of 23-6 and a conference record of 14-1. Albany Tech finished in second place with an overall record of 20-8. They had a conference record of 11-4, and East Georgia State had also an identical conference record of 11-4. And finished overall at 19-8. And then Andrew College, who was the fifth seed in this tournament, they made it to the semifinals. They had an overall record of 3-12 in the conference and 7-23 overall. So the Lady Jets about to take on Andrew College. And again, the winner will play the winner of our second game of the night, which is coming up at 8 o'clock this evening. East Georgia State College, the Lady Bobcats, against the Albany Tech Lady Titans. I want to thank all of you for listening and watching wherever you might be around the station, around the world on JockJiveSports.com. I'm Ken Gustafson, sitting in again for Robert Williamson, and this is JockJiveSports.com. And quickly, I'll give you the starting lineups for the Andrew College Fighting Tigers. Number 00, Brianna Taylor. She's a freshman guard from Panama City, Florida. Number 1, Tiana Snowden. She's a freshman guard from Sanford, Florida. Number 12, Trista Bennett. She's a freshman guard from Butler, Georgia. Number 22, Ronnie Harper. She's a sophomore forward from Sanford, Florida. And number 23, Tasha Gray. She's a sophomore forward from Pelham, Georgia. For the Lady Jets, starting at guard, a freshman from St. Nicholas, Belgium. Number 13, Steffi Salumu. Starting at center, a freshman center from Mykolaiv, Ukraine. Number 21, Marlia Ignachenko. Starting at guard, a freshman. Number 23, Jemiah Gregory. She's from Marietta, Georgia. Number 24, a sophomore guard from Saint Etienne, France, is Enola Papin. Enola Papin from Saint Etienne, France. And finally, starting at point guard, Mio Sakamo. She's a sophomore point guard from Yamanashi, Japan. We're going to have the national anthem and then tip-off here on JockJiveSports.com.
Strive.
And now let's go to our public address announcer for the starting lineups of today's game.
Welcome to the semifinal game of the Region 17 tournament. This game is between the Andrew College Fighting Tigers and your South Georgia Technical College Lady Jets. Introducing the starting lineups for the Tigers. Number 00, Renaya Baker. Press anchor for the number 1, Tiana Snowden. From Butler, Georgia, number 12, Trista Bennett. From Sanford, Florida, number 22, Rodney Harper. And from Pelham, Georgia, number 23, Teshay Gay. Head coach, Kelly Britsky. Assistant coach, DeMichael Huddy. Now introducing the starting lineups for your South Georgia Technical College Lady Jets. From St. Nicholas, Belgium, number 13, Steffi Solomon. From Nikolai, Ukraine, number 21, Marza Ignatchenko. From Marietta, Georgia, number 23, Jemiah Gregory. From St. Etienne, France, number 24, Enola Papin. And from Yamanashi, Japan, number 30, Leo Sakano. Head coach, Jason Carpenter. Assistant coach, Olivia Mellon.
There you have it, the starting lineups for both teams. Incidentally, forgot to mention the coaches of both teams. Head coach for the Andrew College Lady Tigers is Kelly Britsky. Used to coach at Georgia Southwestern several years ago. And the head coach for the Lady Jets is Jason Carpenter. We're about to get underway. It's basketball time here at the hangar. And the tip is controlled by Andrew. Tigers trying for a monumental upset. Trying to make amends for getting throttled the other night, 99-43 by South Georgia Tech. And we got a foul. A turnover. She stepped on the inline. There's the game's first turnover. Here's Mio Sakano dribbling the basketball across the timeline. Sakano into Pappen. Pappen posts up. Pappen shoots and scores. Enola Pappen scores the game's first basket. It's 2-0 Jets. Tigers moving the ball around, trying to at least. Good defense here by the Jets. And another turnover. Looked like she stepped on the inline, or not the inline, the sideline. Here's Sakano with the basketball for the Lady Jets. Back into Pappen. Pappen easy. Post up and layup and score. 4-0 Lady Jets. Nice play there. Can't get it to go. Off of Andrew College, going to be South Georgia Tech basketball. Here's Sakano with it. Sakano out of Yamanashi, Japan. Here's Pappen with it. And they get the ball down low. Shot is up, no good, but a foul. Teshay Gray with the foul. That's her first. And team first. Jamia Gregory is at the line. She's going to shoot 2. Misses the first one. And their second one upcoming. Second free throw is good. 5-0 South Georgia Tech. Here come the Lady Tigers. They move the ball quickly. Shot is up. No, shot is blocked and taken away by the Lady Jets. Here's Sakano with it. Sakano. And three-pointer is good. And it's 8-0. That was Steffi Salamu with the three-pointer for the Lady Jets. And shot is up and good for Andrew College. That was Bernaya Baker with the basket for the Lady Tigers, and she'll go to the line to shoot try and convert the three-point play. It's 8-2 Lady Jets. 7:45 to go in the first quarter. Free throw is in the air. It's good. 8-3. Now a substitution for the Lady Jets. Pappin's going to sit down, and checking into the game is number 22, Glory Kane. Now download it. Cross-court pass, three-pointer. It's up, no good. Rebound fought for. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Andrew College. Correction. Favors South Georgia Tech. And shoves up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. And a steal. Steal by the Lady Jets. And drive to the basket. Can't get it to go, but foul is committed. And 2 free throws upcoming. Correction, no foul. The foul was on the floor. Here's Pappin with it. Three-point shot, no good, off the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go over to Andrew College. 6:50 to go. We're early here in the first quarter. 8-3 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Here's Snowden with it. Gets the screen. Snowden, inbounds pass. And that was Zora Hill with the basket for Andrew. 8-5. First few minutes of this game a little closer than the first few minutes from last time. There's a basket. That was Enola Pappin with the score. It's 10-5, South Georgia Tech. Here's Snowden with the basketball. Shot is around the rim, no good. Now checking in for the Jets. Is number 3, Kaya Carter. Carter, a freshman out of Houston, Texas. Jets trying to move the ball. We got a steal. Steal by the Tigers. Here comes Baker with it. Oh, we got another steal by the Jets. This one by Sakano. Layup no good. Rebound, though, taken by the Jets. And we got a foul on Tiana Snowden of Andrew. It's going to remain South Georgia Tech basketball. Oops, we got a double dribble. Double dribble against number 12, Dooley Silva. Dooley Silva checking into the game for South Georgia Tech. Good defense here by the Lady Jets. Andrew trying to get into their offense. And here's a three-point attempt. It's an air ball. Ball is saved, but saved right to the Jets. Here's Jamia Gregory with it. Three-point attempt is good. It's 13-5, South Georgia Tech, and we have another turnover. So at 4:38 to go in the first quarter, timeout on the floor. Your score, South Georgia Tech leads Andrew College 13-5. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJiveSports.com. I wish we were down closer, but we can't be, I know. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College. We're in the first semifinal of the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. South Georgia Tech leads Andrew College 13-5. Here's a three-pointer off the rim, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it's going to go over to Andrew College. Foul is on Dwelly Silva. That's their first, team second. Lady Jets going to go into a full court press. That wreaked havoc against Andrew in their last meeting. Lady Tigers able to break that press. Three-pointer is good. So 13-8 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Lady Jets moving the ball around. Here's Pappen with a shot, no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Tigers. They want to run with it. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound, though. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets, and we got a foul on the play. Foul was against South Georgia Tech. So it remains Tigers basketball. They trail 13-8. But a steal, and it's taken away by the Lady Jets. Their Lady Jets move the ball around very quickly. They try to go in to a score there. And the shot is up and good. Nice drive. I believe that was Cheyenne Preston with the basket. And it's 15-8, South Georgia Tech. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Lady Jets with the basketball. And nice drive there by Preston. And she gets the basket to go. Zora Hill with the foul for Andrew College. And Cheyenne will be at the line to shoot one to try and get the three-point play. Shot is up, around the rim, no good. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. Whoops, unforced error there. Ball off the fingertips. Number 23, Tashay Gay. And it goes back over. Oops, we got another turnover. And Trista Bennett drives to the basket. She gets fouled. Maria Favreau, who's in the game for South Georgia Tech, commits the foul. And Trista Bennett will be at the line to shoot two. (17 to 8), South Georgia Tech with a 9-point lead. Bennett at the line shooting two for the Lady Tigers. Can't get the first one to go. Rolls off the rim and out. Shot is up and good. 17 to 9 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Here's Kaya Carter with it for the Lady Jets. Gets it into Ignachenko. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away nicely by the Jets. Oops. Turnover by the Lady Jets. And here come the Lady Tigers. Layup is no good, but a foul. Cheyenne Preston with the foul for South Georgia Tech. And this is Brania Baker at the line shooting two. She misses her first free throw. Here's the second one. It's in the air. She gets it to go. 17 to 10. Here's Kaya Carter with the basketball for the Lady Jets. And another turnover. Things getting a little sloppy here between both teams. And shot is up and blocked. Blocked by Ignachenko. Now we have substitutions for the Lady Jets. Mia Sakano back in. Andrew College moving the ball around very quickly. Here's Trista Bennett inside to Tashay Gay. She can't get it to go. Rebound put back up, no good. Rebound taken away by Sakano. Here comes Sakano with it. She's going to take it all the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Bennett of Andrew College. Bennett slows it down. Gets it to Baker. Baker going to drive baseline. Her layup is good. 17-12. Andrew College cuts the lead to 5. And Jemiah Gregory drove to the basket for the Lady Jets. We got a foul against Trista Bennett. And Gregory will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is no good. Here's her second free throw upcoming. She gets that one to go. And it's 18-12. 18-12, a minute 23 to go in the first quarter. South Georgia Tech goes to a full court press, and they almost get a steal. Here's Baker with it. And we got not sure what happened with a turnover. Ball's going to go back over to South Georgia Tech. Lady Jets moving the ball around quickly and methodically. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken away by the Tigers. And shot is up and good. And just like that, the Lady Tigers have crawled within 4. It's 18-14, South Georgia Tech. And nice drive by Pappen to get the layup for the Lady Jets. It's 20-14. We're in the semifinals of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament. I believe the winner of this tournament will go on to Casper, Wyoming for the national tournament, the NJCAA Division I National Tournament. This is also called the Region 17 Tournament. Got a foul against Andrew College, and at the free throw line is number 5, Heda Toro, shooting 2 shots. Can't get the first one to go. Lady Jets struggling with Andrew this time around. Much different than when it was last week. 19-14. She gets the second one to go. Correction, it's 21-14. Another turnover. It's going to be South Georgia Tech basketball underneath the basket. Whoops. They tried to inbound it to Silva. The ball was stolen and knocked out of bounds. Lady Jets still retain possession. Here's a three-point shot, no good. Rebound taken away by the Tigers. And shot is no good. And that ends the first quarter. Your score after 1 quarter of play. South Georgia Tech leads Andrew College 21-14. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball in the GCAA tournament on JockJiveSports.com. We're back here at the hangar where South Georgia Tech leads Andrew College 21-14. Much closer game than it was the other day so far. Much closer affair. In the previous game last week, the Lady Jets really opened it up. Of course, it's still early. 3 more quarters to play. It's 21-14 Lady Jets. Here's Gregory with the basketball for South Georgia Tech. Lady Jets moving the ball around against Andrew's defense. Oops. Oh, nice give and go. Can't get the layup to go, though. And a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Lady Tigers. And now South Georgia Tech will go into a man-to-man full-court press. And what do we have here? We have a foul, I believe. So still remains South Georgia Tech basketball. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, fought for, taken by the Lady Jets. Here's Sakano going to try a three-pointer. It's good. Mio Sakano hits the three, and it's 24-14. So now the lead is up to 10. Lead was at 4 points at one point, but South Georgia Tech has gone on a 6-0 run. Enola Papin checks into the game for South Georgia Tech. And here the Lady Tigers with the basketball, trying to run their offense. Here's Baker with it. Baker going to drive. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Here's Sakano with it. Sakano, top of the key. She's going to try a three-pointer, and she hits it. Mio Sakano with another three, and it's 27-14. So now the Jets starting to pull away here. It's a 9-0 run by South Georgia Tech. They lead by 13. And nice drive to the baseline. Now Baker's three-pointer is good. So Andrew answers with a three-pointer. It's 27-17 in favor of the Lady Jets. Here's Sakano with it. Sakano, long pass. Three-pointers up, no good. Rebound by the Lady Jets. Sakano with it. Three-pointer, no good. And rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. Three-pointer is off the mark, no good. Rebound, almost and we got another turnover. Shot is up, no good. And here comes Sakano with it. Shot is up, and it is good. That was Hayda Toro with the basket. And we have a timeout on the floor. 7:14 to go. It's 29-17 in favor of South Georgia Tech. You're watching the GCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. We're back here at the hangar. It's 29-17 in favor of South Georgia Tech over Andrew College. Game has started out as a slow, competitive game between both teams, which was different from what it was last week, as South Georgia Tech pulled away and won by 56 points in the last meeting between these two teams on sophomore day. Lady Jets are pulling away, though. It's 29-17. It's a 12-point advantage. Lady Tigers with the basketball. Here comes Baker with it. She walked. And another turnover. The defense of South Georgia Tech forcing turnovers. That's what happened in the last meeting between these two teams. The tenacious defense of the Lady Jets forced a ton of turnovers. Your shot is up and good. That was Jamia Gregory with the basket, and it's 31-17. Andrew College trying to score. Here's Baker with a shot, no good. Rebound, fought for. And it's going to be Lady Tigers basketball. Let's see, what do we have here? Ball still stays with Andrew College. Here's Zora Hill with it for the Lady Jets. Now Bennett has it. Bennett dribbles. And ball is stolen away by Jamia Gregory. Here's Gregory with it, 1-on-2. Gregory to the basket, and she gets the layup to go. 33-17 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Now the Lady Jets are starting to really take control. Another turnover. Andrew College just unable to handle the tenacious defense of the Lady Jets. Here's Pappen with it. Pappen. This is Gregory driving baseline. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Zora Hill with the foul. That's her second for Andrew College. Gregory's first free throw is around the rim, no good. So score remains 33-17 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Here comes the second free throw. It's in the air, it is good, 34-17. Now, Mia Sakano checking back into the game for South Georgia Tech. She had a brief rest. Now, Lady Jets go into their full court press. Here's Bennett with it for Andrew College. Bennett, they pass it around. And a nice block there. Couldn't see exactly who it was. Jamia Gregory commits the foul. And 2 free throws come out of it. First free throw is good. Here's the second free throw. It's good. Oh, no, it's not good. Excuse me. Here's Bennett with it. Trista Bennett gives it off to Zora Hill. She plows right into a Lady Jets player. And what do they call? They call a blocking foul? Blocking foul against Kea Carter. So it remains Andrew College basketball. 34-18 is the score. South Georgia Tech with the lead. Bennett with the shot, and she scores. It's 34-20. 5:18 to go in the first half. And we have, let's see, here's Sakana with it. She dribbles, she shoots. Shot is no good. Rebound taken away by Zora Hill. Here come the Lady Tigers. And we got to fight for it on the floor. Andrew College comes up with it. And shot is up, or what do they call? Offensive foul against Andrew College, it looks like. (34-18) 34-20. South Georgia Tech with a 14-point lead here in the semifinal of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament. Zora Hill at the line for Andrew College. She can't get the free throw to go. She's got one more coming. Hill, a freshman out of Atlanta. Shot is up, net. Can't get that one to go either. And here's a three-point attempt. It's off the mark, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay right here, right with South Georgia Tech. No correction. It's going to go over to Andrew College. Here's Bennett with it. Bennett going to throw it out of bounds. Turnover. Unforced error by Andrew College. Here's Sakana with the basketball. She dribbles in and scores. That was number 11, Maria Favreau, with the basket for South Georgia Tech. It's 36-20. Now we got a steal. Layup is up and good by Favreau, 38-20. And that allows the Lady Jets to get into their full court press. They create another turnover. Jumper no good. And we have a foul. Looks like it's going to be against South Georgia Tech. .353 to go in the first half. It's 38-20, South Georgia Tech with an 18-point lead. Now we have a substitution for South Georgia Tech. Kea Carter checks into the game. And free throw for Bennett is good. It's 38-21. Bennett shooting 2 foul shots for Andrew. Here's her second free throw. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken away by the Jets. Here's Carter with it. Carter to Favreau. Favreau drives in and scores. Maria Favreau with the basket. It's 40-21, South Georgia Tech. Here's Oh, we got another steal. Here's Jamia Gregory. She's going to drive to the basket and get fouled. So Gregory will go to the line to shoot 2. Gregory, a freshman out of Marietta, Georgia. First free throw is no good. 40-21 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Here's Gregory's second free throw. She gets it to go. 41-21. So Andrew College trails at 41-21. They have the ball. And another steal. And layup is good, 43-21. And Jets in their full court press. Andrew breaks the press, but they still end up turning the ball over. The defense of the Lady Jets making it almost impossible for Andrew to run their offense. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout with 3:06 to go in the first half. It's 43-21 in favor of South Georgia Tech. .306 to go before halftime. It is 43-21 in favor of South Georgia Tech. They at one time had an 18-14 lead, but they've gone on a massive run here. Credit that to their defense, as their defense has forced numerous turnovers, and they've turned those turnovers into points. And there's another basket, 45-21. And this gives the Lady Jets an opportunity to set up their full court press. And another turnover. Andrew has just gotten very, very rattled due to the pressure, the intense pressure of the Lady Jets. Cheyenne Preston passes it inside. And we got a steal. Steal by the Lady Tigers. Here comes Andrew College with it. And let's see. We got a foul, looks like. Andrew College with the basketball. And we got another turnover. So 2:01 to go. It's 45-21. South Georgia Tech with a 24-point lead. And while things was somewhat close in the first quarter, things have really taken a turn in the second quarter, and South Georgia Tech has really taken over this ball game. They got an up and down traveling violation on South Georgia Tech. Here's Trista Bennett with the basketball for the Lady Tigers. Bennett passes it inside. Shot is up, no good, taken away by the Lady Jets. Jamia Gregory passes to a wide open Mio Sakano for the basket. 47-21. And another steal. And we'll look, oops, got too far underneath the basket. And here come the Lady Tigers. Oops. Both players chugging at the basketball. It's going to be, let's see, it's going to be white ball. It's going to be South Georgia Tech basketball. Here's Mio Sakano with the ball for South Georgia Tech. She goes across the timeline. And she's going to take it right to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound chased down. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken away by the Jets. Still have it. Offensive rebound and a three-pointer. That was Kaya Carter with a three-pointer, and it's 50-21. Trista Bennett's shot is up off the backboard and in, 50-23. With 17 seconds left in the half. Basket is good for Andrew College. 10 seconds, 52-23 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Shot is up. It is good. And shot is no good. And that ends the first half. Your score at the end of one half. South Georgia Tech 52, Andrew College 25. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJiveSports.com. A reminder that Dave Elder will be interviewed during the halftime break here. Again, the score is 52-23 and 52-25 in favor of South Georgia Tech. But Dave Elder is coming up. He's going to be interviewed right here on JockJiveSports.com.
Time for a halftime conversation with David Elder, the commissioner of the GCAA. Dave, how you doing?
I'm good, Robert. How are you this morning?
I am doing good as well. Well, we're at the end of the season, end of the basketball season from the standpoint of the regular season, moving into conference play, and then eventually the Nationals. Give me an assessment. How was the year?
Women, there was some definitely separation between the top and the bottom. On the men's side, 27 years. We've been tight a lot of times, but never to this point. Having to break the ties on this was crazy because, of course, we had South Georgia State at 1, 2, and 3. We had to break that tie. Then we had to break the tie between 4 through 7, and then we had to break 8 and 9 because only the top 8 go. But in our rules, we've got to break the ties from top down. And so we got 2 and 3 done pretty easy, but when we got 4 to 7, that was the mess. And we got 2 of them out. Got East Georgia, bumped them down to 7 because we started going head to head. The problem was everybody was 1-1 against each other this year. We had nobody that would win 2 games. And for example, the Gordon and Central Georgia Tech series. Central Georgia Tech lost by a combined total of 3 points in 2 games. So when you start trying to separate stuff out when everybody's 1-1, it makes it difficult. And then once you get to head-to-head, then you just got to start working the top down. And we went through there and we couldn't break the last 2 of Highlands and South Georgia Tech because the bottom 2 we hadn't broken that tie. And we can't break the bottom tie until we break above. Mm-hmm. So it got to the point we had to flip a coin Sunday night. Wow. I'm on FaceTime with the 2 coaches and the basketball chair, and we're flipping a coin, to see who's 4 and who's 5. One's hosting and one's traveling. So then at that point, when we got that, then we could break 8 and 9. And the crazy thing was the coin toss of 4 and 5 determined which one of 8 and 9 got in.
Wow, that was a weird year then.
So, yes, it was quite crazy, to say the least.
So the most unusual seeding process, I guess, since you've been the commissioner?
It's one you have to really delve in. Thank goodness I can say that the great thing about Presto is I can go in the backside of the management system and I can click on boxes on the teams and compare, and it will just put it instantaneously right out in front of it. I've had coaches call me. I've looked at this for an hour and a half. I said, why didn't you just call me? I said, we could have handled it in about 5 seconds.
All right, let's talk about the announcement's already been made, was made on Wednesday. The players of the year, the region players, the coach of the year. So let's focus first on players. And the player of the year will start on the ladies' side. Jemiah Gregory at South Georgia Tech. Obviously, we do South Georgia Tech basketball at home, so I've had a lot of opportunities to see her play. And she's definitely a great choice.
Yes, certainly. And, with that, 4 of the top 5 on the first team all region for the women were players from South Georgia Tech. The remaining player was from Albany Tech.
And then on the men's side, you've got Devin Rainey at South Georgia State. Obviously, they're the number 1 seed. You got a top player on the top team in the conference, so deservedly so.
Oh, very much so. And if you go back and look at our player of the weeks, he was one, I think 4 player of the week nominations during the course of the season, and probably could have won several more. So, yes, I mean, he was constantly averaging about 20-something points a ball game each week. Just really carried that South Georgia State team.
And let's move to the coach of the year. Speaking of South Georgia State, Corey Baldwin had his team in the top 25 at one point this year, finishes the number 1 seed, and he is your coach of the year on the men's side.
Yes, Corey does an excellent job at South Georgia State, very deserving of that, taking him through the course this year. I think he's going to be getting one of his guards back, so we'll see how that helps him or not going into tournament time. But, I mean, here's the great thing about it, and, of course, we'll know. We're filming this right. We're having the men's quarterfinals tonight. So, once this airs, of course, we'll know then, but we can't predict that right now. But, I mean, with the parity this year, anything could happen. And now we've never had a situation where the top 4 seeds lost. This could be the year. So, I mean, and we don't know where we're going until after tonight for the semifinals and finals, because the highest remaining seed will host the semis and finals on Friday and Saturday. So, who knows where we could be? We could be in Waycross. We could be in Gordon. If one of the top 4 ends up doing it, you're at Albany Tech, Waycross, Albany Tech, Gordon, or South Georgia Tech. But if all 4 of those lost, then it's the remaining highest seed, and that would be at Highlands. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this pans out.
So we've narrowed it down to 5 venues.
Yes, we can't say we can eliminate 3 of them. You're right. Absolutely correct.
All right, over on the women's side, the coach of the year, deservedly so, Kenny Williams, Albany Tech.
Yes, Kenny had a great season for the Lady Titans there, and well deserved for that award for Kenny, and happy to see him get it.
All right, now this is not just basketball going on this time of year. You got softball, baseball as well. As a matter of fact, I think this week conference play begins for softball. I'm not sure about baseball. When does that start?
Baseball started last week, and we lost a team for baseball, so we're down with ABAC leaving last year. So we're down to 5. So I think I'm almost positive they're playing a 7-game series this year. Not all at one time, but they are playing each other 7 times. So we'll see how that works out during the course of the season. Yes, softball starts this week. And let's not forget golf and tennis as well. Those are going on. So this time right now, between the ending of the winter sports and the spring sports, it's a busy time in the GCAA.
In the past, we've talked about the changes that have left fewer teams in the GCAA. I thought today maybe we ought to talk about, is there a possibility of adding at some point? We're in an ever-changing world where things are happening that maybe we didn't think would happen. Is it possible that we see some schools come into the GCAA?
I would say probably the likelihood of that is no. The progression started probably 8-10 years ago when our state schools, when our junior colleges, when everybody in the USG got the state moniker added to their name. And so they're now offering 4-year degrees. So from that standpoint, we've got a couple I foresee leaving in the next couple of years, looking to go NAIA. The other only possibilities to add would be within the technical system. And to be in all honesty, the technical school system, their mission is workforce readiness, which I agree 100%. But one thing I wish they would consider is how athletics can help with their enrollment for a 2-year period. But the problem there is most of the technical schools do not have the facilities. South Georgia Tech is very fortunate. They've converted that hangar into a gym. So, but most of the schools do not have a baseball field or a soccer field or things of that nature. So that's what makes that end very difficult right there.
Softball and baseball, different location for the conference tournament this year as compared to a year ago. Where softball is concerned, familiar spot, though, you're headed back to Solid Rock.
We're going back to Strong Rock. Yep, sure are. You and I have been there for quite a number of years there, for a great complex to have softball. So we'll be there the last day of April and then the 1st of May, and then there'll be like 2 days off. And then we'll head to ABAC, one of our former schools. They wanted to host baseball, so we'll be there for baseball.
And by the way, my apologies to Strong Rock. I've only been going there about a decade now, and I still call it Solid Rock. I don't.
Well,
I don't know why.
Solid, strong. I think we're in the same category there.
All right. What about some of the other sports? Before the end of the year, you mentioned golf. I can't recall the other sport that you mentioned now. Tennis, that's right. What else before the end of the year? Or have we started the sports that will end the year?
We have started everything. All our spring sports have started, so they're going full bore right now. So they're right in the middle of it. Like we just mentioned earlier, baseball and softball finish up their non-conference stuff. So they're getting into the meat of their season, and they're going to see where everybody falls within their order. And hopefully that with softball and baseball, it will not be like basketball as far as trying to separate seeding later on in the year.
Last question. What's the how does the GCAA fare on the national stage on these levels this year? You think women's basketball, men's basketball, softball, baseball, tennis, golf, etc. How do you think the GCAA is going to compare?
Basketball, I think it will be tough. I'll be honest with you. There are a lot of strong teams across the nation in both sports, men's and women's. And I've always told our coaches, I said, if you want to really be considered, you've got to every year go out to nationals and perform. Coaches say, well, why aren't we ranked? Well, when you go out to nationals and you're one and done, it's tough to justify trying to say, hey, these are deserving right now. So you've got to do that. You've got to start, winning against tougher teams, preseason panhandle, stuff like that. So those are things right in there. But, for example, you look and see how well Georgia Highlands. Georgia Highlands did well last year in baseball, went out to Grand Junction, did well out there. So, those things. And because of that this year, they're ranked right now 15th. So, yeah, and then, one thing I don't really agree with a lot of our polls is, for example, you can look at baseball poll. There's 6 Florida teams. Well, 6 Florida teams are not going to postseason. So, I think sometimes those are skewed a little bit the wrong way. But then again, it all boils down to you've got to win consistently year in and out to build that reputation as a powerhouse.
Dave Elner, always a pleasure to sit down and chat about the GCAA, and I feel pretty certain we'll do this again sometime.
Well, the good thing is, Robert, we'll get through basketball, and once again, we won't have you there this year. I am disappointed in that. So I know it's not your fault, but please tell those baseball people to get their schedule other weeks than what we've got, so we can have the voice of the GCAA on.
Well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate the baseball that we get to do, but gotta admit, I'd kind of like to be in Georgia this weekend. But we kind of are in a, indirect kind of way at halftime anyway. So thank you, Dave Elner, for being our guest.
Thanks, Robert, and we'll see.
We're here at halftime of the game between South Georgia Tech and Andrew College here at the hangar. Score is 52-25. Here are the halftime statistics so far for Andrew College. Leading them in scoring, both Trista Bennett and Brianna Baker both have 6 points. Jayla Hutchinson has 3 points. Tiana Snowden has 2 points. Ronnie Harper with 2 points. Ania Brown with 4 points, and Zora Hill with 2 points. The Lady Tigers are shooting 32.1% from the field, 9 for 28. 33.3% from beyond the arc, 2 for 6, and they're 5 of 11 from the free throw line at 45.5%. For South Georgia Tech, Mio Sakano leads the Lady Jets with 11 points. Also, Jamea Gregory with 7 points. Maria Ignachenko with 4 points. Steffi Salamu has 6 points. Correction. Dooley Silva's got 6 points. Maria Favreau has 8 points. Both Cheyenne Preston and Kaya Carter have 4 points. Hayda Toro with 3 points. And Steffi Salamu with 2 points. That rounds out the scoring for South Georgia Tech. Lady Jets are 50% from the field at 21 of 42. 5 for 13 from beyond the arc, 38.5%. And they're 5 of 11 from the foul line at 45.5%. We begin the second half here from the hangar. This is the semifinals of the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Tournament. South Georgia Tech with a 52-25 lead. Here's Sakano with it. And she gets it back. She dribbles, looking for an opening. Sakano stops, pops, shot no good. Rebound taken away, still controlled by the Jets. And we have a foul called. Foul is on Tashay Gay of Andrew College. And Kaya Carter at the line shooting 2. Her shot is up and good. 53-25 now the score. Here's Carter's second free throw. It's in the air. It's good. It's good. 54-25 in favor of the Jets. They go to a full court pressure. Andrew College able to break the press. Here's Bennett for the Lady Tigers. Bennett almost lost the handle. She gets it to a teammate, and that is Tiana Snowden with the basket. Three-pointer, and it's 54-28. Three-pointer by Sakano, no good. Rebound by Pappen. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Gregory. Gregory to Sakano. Sakano going to pull it back out and run the offense for the Lady Jets. Sakano dribbles. Here's Steffi Salamu was called, Steffi Salamu, I should say, was called for traveling, and it's going to be Andrew College basketball. 54-28 in favor of the Jets. Layup is good, 54-30. Here comes a basket by Ignachenko. And it's 56-30, Lady Jets. Here's Trista Bennett with it for the Tigers. Three-pointer is around the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. They want to push it. Ball passed into Ignachenko. She can't get it to go. And rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. Here's Snowden with it. Ball knocked away, stolen by the Lady Jets. Now long pass to Sakano. Her reverse layup is good. And it's 58-30. Here's Bennett with it for Andrew College, and she's fouled. Now we have substitutions for the Lady Jets. Kaya Carter coming into the game. Now Bennett with her next free throw. She can't get that one to go. Winner of this game plays the winner of East Georgia State and Albany Tech. That'll follow our game about a half hour from the end of this game at 8 o'clock. Here's Bennett. Her free throw is in the air. It's good. 58-31. 7:35 to go in the third quarter. Here's Gregory with it. Over to Carter. Carter into Ignachenko. Back out to Carter. Carter dribbles. Here's Sakano with it. Sakano top of the key. Actually, that was Favreau passing it over to Kaya Carter, who shoots the three-pointer. 61-31, 30-point lead for South Georgia Tech. And here's a three-pointer. Oh, nice three-pointer there by the Lady Tigers. I believe that was Brania Baker with a three-pointer. And we have a rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. Here's Bennett with it. Bennett going to dribble all the way. Her shot no good, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Andrew College basketball. Now another substitution. As number 5, Haida Toro checks in for the Lady Jets. Here's Snowden with it for Andrew College. And long three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Here's Carter with it. Here's Haida Toro. Her pass is stolen by Bennett. Bennett going to take it all the way and not get the layup, but she had an easy layup there. Couldn't get it to go. And here comes Maria Favreau with it for the Jets. They moved the ball out to set up their offense. Here's Hayda Toro with it. Sakano tried for a layup, can't get it to go. Here come the Tigers. Now we got another turnover. This is Hayda Toro with it, and she scores. 63-34 in favor of South Georgia Tech. 5:38 to go in the third quarter. It is all South Georgia Tech. And we got a stoppage of play. And we got a foul on the play. It's on Maria Favero. And Andrew going to inbound the basketball. And they have another steal. Steal by the Jets. And foul's going to be against Andrew College on number 50, Zora Hill. And South Georgia Tech will have the basketball. Here's Sakano with it. Gets it over to Cheyenne Preston, back to Sakano. Now Carter with a three-pointer, no good. Sakano with the rebound and the score. 66-34. Correction, 65-34. And we got timeout on the floor, 65-34, 4:51 to go in the third quarter. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJiveSports.com. .451 to go in the third quarter. It's 65-34 South Georgia Tech over Andrew College. If you can believe it, it was 18-14 early in the first quarter. Then South Georgia Tech went on a huge run, and they've taken over the game since then. They've done it with mostly with their defense, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points. Lady Jets moving the ball around very quickly. Sakana with a three-pointer. It's good. 68-34. Now South Georgia Tech going into their press, and now they get another steal. And a basket. Basket is good by Kaya Carter. 70-34. Another steal. Anola Pappen with the shot. It's good. 72-34. And just like that, Kelly Britsky's going to call a timeout to stop the bleeding, or try to at least. 72-34. South Georgia Tech with a huge lead here in the semifinals of the GCAA tournament. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Tech, where the Lady Jets have a 72-34 lead over the Andrew College Lady Tigers. Now here come the Tigers trying to get some kind of offense going here. Here's Zora Hill, gets it inside, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. (72-34). 4:02 to go in the third quarter. Free throw by Hill is no good. Here's her second free throw upcoming. It's in the air. It is around the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Lady Jets moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to look for the good shot. Here's Papin with a three-pointer, no good. Ignachenko tried for the rebound, but Hill boxed her out and got it for the Lady Tigers. Here's Brianna Baker with it, gets it into Hill. Back out to Baker, three-pointer is off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out and the Jets have it. Here's Ignachenko with it. Gets it to number 20, that is, that was Maria Ignachenko. Shot is up, no good, out of bounds. It's going to stay with South Georgia Tech, I believe. And the Jets inbound the basketball. Here's Ignachenko. Sakano. And his three-pointer is good by Kaya Carter. 75-34. 2:45 to go in the third. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. They want to run. And shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Tigers basketball. (75-34) in favor of South Georgia Tech. And they can't dribble through the press, and it's stolen. Ball was out of bounds. It's going to be Andrew College basketball. And another turnover. The Jets force yet another turnover. They've been doing it all game. They did it last week in their 99-43 victory over Andrew College, and they're doing it again tonight. Just forcing turnovers and creating points off turnovers. Shot is up, no good. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Tigers basketball. They try to pass through the press. They're able to get through it, does Andrew College. Here's Bennett with it for the Lady Tigers. And we got a traveling violation. And it's going to be another turnover. Ball goes over to the Lady Jets. They want to run very quickly. Here's Pappen with a three-pointer. And another turnover. Looks like she shuffled her feet before she shot. Here's Bennett with it. Good defense again by the Lady Jets, although they do break the press and they do get a basket out of it, does Andrew. 75-36. A minute 22 to go in the third quarter. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer by Gregory, no good. Another three-pointer is no good. Rebound, offensive rebound, put back up and in, though. And it's 77-36. 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Bennett with the ball for the Lady Tigers, and she had it stolen away. Here comes Sakano with it. Sakano off to Ignachenko. Ignachenko shot no good. She gets her own rebound. Let's see what they call. They got to call a foul on somebody. Fouls against Ignachenko, it looks like. So 44.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. South Georgia Tech with a commanding 77-36 lead. And another steal. Here's Pappen. She's going to try a three-pointer. Round in and out. Offensive rebound is up and good, though. And it's 79-36. Another turnover, but Jamia Gregory stepped out of bounds. I think it's going to be safe. Safe to say that South Georgia Tech will be playing the winner of Albany Tech and East Georgia State tomorrow night. East Georgia State and Albany Tech. That's our second game of the night, right after this one. Favreau with it to Gregory. Now Gregory has it for the Jets. Gregory dribbles in, but she is called for traveling. So it goes back over to the Lady Tigers. Here's Bennett with it. And that's the end of the third quarter. Your score after 3 quarters of play, South Georgia Tech 79 and Andrew College 36. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball, the GCAA tournament on JockJiveSports.com. We're back here at the hangar where the South Georgia Tech Lady Jets are well on their way to a victory here in the semifinals of the GCAA tournament. It's 79-36. They lead Andrew College. And what do we have here? Have a stoppage of play for something. Anyway, it's Andrew basketball, and Baker inbounds it. Here's Bennett with it. Bennett Over to Baker. Baker shoots a three-pointer. It's good. So it's 79-39, 40-point bulge for the Lady Jets. Here's a three-pointer from the baseline, is around the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. Here's Bennett with it for the Lady Tigers. Shot is up, no good. That was number 23, Tashay Gay, with the attempt. Mia Sakana with the foul for South Georgia Tech. Tashay Gay will go to the line to shoot two. Tashay Gay, sophomore forward out of Pelham, Georgia. Here's Gay's first free throw. Around the rim and in. 79-40. Tashay Gay bounces, looks at the basket. Second free throw in the air. It's good. 79-41. Lady Jets allowed 43 points in the last meeting between these two teams. And Lady Jets were cornered for a second there. And it's going to be out of bounds. Ball goes over to Andrew College. Now, Lady Jets go into their full court press. And just like that, another steal. Pappin gives it to Kaya Carter, who gets the layup. It's 81-41. Now here's another press. And they get another steal. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken by Andrew College. And Hayda Toro commits a foul for South Georgia Tech. You have some substitutions for Andrew College. As they will inbound the ball. Here's Zora Hill with it. And they get it across the timeline. Here's number 3, Kaylee Hamrick with the ball for Andrew. Hamrick dribbles. And we got an offensive foul against Andrew College. That was Anaya Brown with the offensive foul. And the ball goes back over to the Lady Jets. .8:16 to go in the game. Have a turnover by the Lady Jets. Here comes Andrew with it. Here's Zora Hill with the basketball. Hill. Nice defense there by the Lady Jets. And now Hill's got it in on the inside, and she scores. So Zora Hill with the basket, and it's 81-43 in favor of the Lady Jets. And we have another turnover as the Lady Tigers regain possession. Here's Hill with it. Hill posts up. And looks like we got a foul against the Lady Jets. Hayda Toro with the foul. That's her second. And Andrew College will inbound the ball from behind the basket, from the baseline. Andrew College trying to cut into this lead. His shot is up and good. They get a basket. It's 81-45. Here come the Lady Jets. Three-pointer by Sakano. Round the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Andrew College. Let's see. And we have another turnover, and the ball's going to go back over to South Georgia Tech. Here's Pappen with a three-pointer, and she hits it. 84-45, South Georgia Tech. 6:45 to go in the game. And another turnover. Here's Sakano with it. South Georgia Tech moving the ball around very quickly. Oh, nice give and go. And a basket. That was a pretty play. 86-45. Beautiful basketball there by the Lady Jets on offense. Three-pointer is an air ball. Oh, but it was touched last by Favreau, so it'll remain Andrew College basketball. $19 on the shot clock. Here's Baker with it. And they try to get it inside, but it's stolen by the Lady Jets. They want to push it. Here's Favreau, Heda Toro with it. Here's Sakano. They move the ball around very quickly, do the Lady Jets. Sakano's three-pointer, off the mark, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Andrew basketball. $5:34 to go in the game. Lady Jets well on their way to tomorrow night's championship game between the winner of East Georgia State and Albany Tech, which is coming up right after this game. Tip-off to start at around 8 o'clock. And we'll have it for you right here on JockJiveSports.com. Ball knocked out of bounds. Going to remain South Georgia Tech ball. And Kaya Carter to inbound it. And, oh, nice drive there. That was Maria Favreau with the drive and the basket. 88-45. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, another turnover by the Lady Tigers. And we got timeout on the floor with 4:59 to go in the game. Score is 88-45 in favor of South Georgia Tech. It's 88-45, South Georgia Tech with a 43-point lead over Andrew College. And the Lady Jets on their way to making it 24-6 on the season. And three-pointer up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers, but thrown right back to the Lady Jets. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Baker with it. Layup missed, layup no good. And have another turnover. Here comes Bennett with the basketball for the Tigers. Shot is up, no good. Ball fought for, picked up by the Lady Jets. Now we got a fast break basket. Layup is good by Kaya Carter. 90-45. 4:06 to go and counting. Lady Jets have not let up 1 inch in this game, regardless of the score. And Bennett's basket is good. 90-47, South Georgia Tech leads. Three-pointer by Sakano, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. And what do we have here? We got a foul, apparently. Jemiah Gregory with the foul. And Andrew College will inbound the basketball. Here's Zora Hill trying to plow her way towards the basket. She runs right into a Lady Jets player. A blocking foul is going to be called against Steffi Salamu of South Georgia Tech. And Hill will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Is Zora Hill's first free throw. No good. Here's her second free throw. It is no good either. 90-47 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. They drive to the basket. Shot is up, no good. Hill with the rebound. She gets clobbered. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Steffi Salamu with the foul. And Maria Ignachenko checks back in for South Georgia Tech. Hill goes to the line to shoot 2 for Andrew. Here's her first free throw. She gets this one to go. 90-48. 2:57 to go in the game. Here's her second free throw. It's no good. Rebound Ignachenko. Gets it to Sakano. Sakano pushes it across the timeline. 2:45 to go. The only question now is South Georgia Tech going to make it to 100. Shot is up and good. 92-48. 2:31 to go. .221 to go in the game. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Ignachenko chases it down. Here comes Sakano for the Lady Jets. Sakano guarded by Bennett. Sakano going to dribble all the way and score. Nice job by Mio Sakano. 94-48. Minute 57 to go. Here's Bennett with the basketball and almost a steal, but it's going to be a foul on Cheyenne Preston.
Foul on number 1, Cheyenne Preston, her second.
And checking in back into the game is number 3. That is Kaya Carter for South Georgia Tech. Free throw is no good. Andrew College struggling at the free throw line. Here's her second free throw. Cannot get that one to go either. Minute 45 to go. Here's Sakano with it. Sakano. Cross-court pass. Jets move it around quickly. And shot is up and good, but see, what do they call? I think they call a traveling violation. Looked like a nice piece of dribbling, but she walked with the basketball. Minute 27 to go, 94-48, South Georgia Tech with a comfortable lead. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. And here comes Sakano with the ball. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Ignachenko. She puts it back up and in. 96-48. 56 seconds to go. And cannot get it to go. Shot fought for. 40 seconds. 40 seconds left in the game. It's going to go over to South Georgia Tech. There's Sakano with it. Pappen with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Tigers. But it's academic. It has been academic for a while. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock at 15, game clock at 14-13. Andrew just going to play for the last shot, looks like. And they get it to go, get the layup to go with 4 seconds left. But that's going to be it. Final score, 96-50. South Georgia Tech throttles Andrew College, and the Lady Jets will improve to 24-6 on the season, and they will play in the finals of the GCAA tournament tomorrow night. They will play the winner of the next game coming up between East Georgia State College and Albany Tech. And we will have that for you on JockJiveSports.com. We'll be back in about half an hour. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJiveSports.net.